Hey there, this is Stephanie Freeman, and I wanted to sit down and talk tonight on the subject. I hosted a dinner here tonight with my brain and spinal cord injury survivor group, and I wanted to talk on the importance of health. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I got to talking to one of the survivors, the brain injury survivors. His mom was here, and we started talking on the seizures that he was having and how she helped control it and whatnot. And when she was talking to me, my mind went back in time to when I began having seizures. So let me first of all say that I am a brain injury survivor of 27 years, and I didn't begin having any seizures until 15 years after my accident. And I remember that day like it was yesterday. I was working at a bank at that time, and I had my own office, and I remember sitting in front of my computer, and then the next moment I remember waking up on the floor. I had no idea what had happened, but I was drinking pretty heavily at that time, and I remember thinking, wow, I must have just had a wild night last night. So I shook it off and got back up and got back to work. And a couple of weeks later, the same thing happened, only at a different time. Me and my ex-husband at the time, we were both getting ready to go to work, and I was going running before we went into work. And I was lacing up my shoes, and I was chitter-chatting, talking to him, and the next moment I remember is he had his fingers in my mouth, and he was yelling. And I opened my eyes and looked up at him, and I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Oh my God, we're going to the hospital. Your eyes just rolled back in your head." So that was a moment that began a whirlwind of brain scans, and they determined that I had a brain contusion on my right side. I got hit on my right side, so it made a perfect sense. But when I was being diagnosed with that, I will admit, at a soul level, I knew that I had contributed to a lot of that because I was drinking heavily. I did not care much about my diet then. I was active, but I didn't care about what I was eating and what I was drinking, of course. But I didn't have that many, I haven't had that many seizures in my life since that first time. I think the last time I had a seizure was when I gave birth to my son. But I'm off of every medication now, and when she was telling me the stories of what her son was going through, all I could think in my mind was how grateful I was that I maintained a healthy lifestyle, and I don't drink a lot, and I just remain healthy. And some good advice that I can say to anybody from my own experience is honor and love yourself enough to take care of your body, take care of your brain. Whatever you're eating is affecting your brain. So love yourself enough. I send everybody a whole lot of love. Stay strong.